Louisiana Beer Reviews looks at UFO Harpoon's unfiltered offering, Pumpkin, unfiltered pumpkin ale, brewed in New England, either in Boston, Massachusetts or Windsor, Vermont. I have been to both Massachusetts and Vermont, but I haven't been to every state. Only 48 out of 50. Okay, enjoy by 10 o'clock, 1 minute after 10 in the morning on February 15, 2017. It's got the date, guys. It's got the time, guys. Come visit us. Well, I'd like to go there again. Last time I went to Boston, Massachusetts was 3 years ago. I went to a Red Sox game. And I bought a ticket for $12 from their website, by the way. It's an ale brew with pumpkin and spices, and with spices added. The malts are German Vienna and German Munich malts, and some other malts that they don't list. And some Northwestern hops, and the pumpkins, real pumpkins, and the spices. 5.9% alcohol, 20 international bitterness units. Gets a good score on Beer Advocate. The bros say it's good, so a B and a B. Rate Beer, on the other hand, and this is not unusual, they're saying 53 out of 100, so not good. Don't buy it, avoid. A 72 out of 100 for the style. So they're saying buy it if you want to, it's your money. Okay. There's a pumpkin with rings of Saturn around it, Saturnalia. Now, UFO, unfiltered is one word, right? So it should be UO. Am I correct? UO, unfiltered offering. But what's a UO? So they want it to be UFO. Have you seen the saucers? Wow, 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 wow. All right. Airplaners, starshippers. I want to take you one step further. Into my NOLA brewing glass of New Orleans. Little smoke. It's windy. There's a cold front coming through, if you want to call it a cold front. More like a dry front. We need rain so bad. It'll be only up to 86 degrees tomorrow. It's nothing. I was telling somebody today, we haven't really had any fall. We had like two cool days where I wore a sweatshirt. Then it's back to summer. Ooh, bone-colored, thick head. We get a pretty good amount of Harpoon beers down here. I just saw today, delivered into a store. They're winter warmer. Yeah. Down here, more like a summer warmer. All right, orange. This thing is orange like a pumpkin. It's unfiltered like a pumpkin. It's spicy like a pumpkin pie. Smells good. I mean, really good. Do I really enjoy pumpkin beers? I wouldn't go that far to say that I actually enjoy them. Do I ever crave or say to myself, I'd like to go buy some pumpkin beers? No, I do not. Do I like pumpkin pie with whipped cream on it? Yeah, now that I like. Okay, but enough of the pumpkin discussion. I like planes, jet aircraft. All right. You know the same old story that you gotta tell every time. Pumpkins don't have much of a flavor. If you opened a can of pumpkin pulp, it would taste just so gross. Or just get a raw pumpkin and start cutting the meat and eating it. Got no real flavor. Got that gourd flavor. So you gotta spice it up. If you ever, we talk about adjuncts in beer, corn and rice, which are the types they use are largely flavorless. They just add bulk to the beer. Well, hey, that's what this is. Largely flavorless. It adds bulk to the beer. So we spice it up with nutmeg, allspice, cinnamon, and various other spices. Let me say this to you. This beer has a heavy body. It's not light body. It's not medium body. It is straight up heavy body. I don't mean super heavy, but it's heavy. It's not War Pigs. It's more like Backstreet Kids. Okay. So, just, oh yeah, the aroma. Well, like I said, spicy. It's kind of a neutral aroma, really, honestly, if you want to be technical. Acorns falling on a metal roof. Wind. There's a whiff of spice and it's really nothing. Maybe some background water. I hate to be, but it is what it is. The flavors like the pumpkin pie spices, maybe some modicum of low-level beer and vegetable matter, but really it's subdued. Yeah, it's not too sweet. It finishes fairly dry. 5.9. That's like natural ice. But this probably has twice the calories of natural ice, I would presume. Yeah, that would make sense. And it probably costs twice as much. I was allowed to buy a single of this at Mathern's. They had the 6-pack for $8.99. And I was like, I'm not buying that. So I was talking to their manager and I said, how about if I get a single of it? He said, I think I marked every beer in this store to where you can sell it as singles. I said, that is a very good idea. I won't mention that I suggested the idea to him a few years ago. But anyway, but that's a good way to do it. Then you're not stuck with all these 6-packs that people don't want to buy. But they'll go for singles, man. And when they started doing the single offerings of the 12-ounce bottles, 12-ounce cans, not just the big bomber bottles, oh man, their craft beer sales started to really spike. And they've stayed fairly spiky. It's not extraordinary, but it's like they're saying on Beer Advocate and the Bros saying, I'm going to read the reviews. I haven't read a single review, and I was watching the first half of a video review, and the guy was seemed favorable towards it. I mean, it's good. It's a B, but, I mean, you really want to, well, I mean, buy what you want, because you might be into these kind of off-seasonal things, and if you want to pay $8.99, that's a fair price these days for craft beer. So, and I think Harpoon is a very good craft beer company. Some people rag on them. I don't understand that. They saying, oh, their beer is so run-of-the-mill, whatever. I mean, but it's only $8.99 a 6-pack. I was comparing it to this other beer that I paid $27.99 for a 6-pack. It was way inferior. Well, probably was. Same thing with Magic Hat. They make a lot of interesting beers. But, I mean, what's life like if you can't get on the internet and say a bunch of negative stuff? I mean, isn't that what the internet is for? To get on there and say negative things? To get in conflicts with people and defriend them and then talk about them? No, I mean, that's what makes this world a better place. So, yeah, I'm going to say a B. A good beer. That's it. Good. It's good. I've had it. All right. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to Louisiana.